And I just got off of work. It's been raining like a son of a gun for a week or two, so I haven't gotten a whole lot done. I did want to update you on what I did get done and show you where we're at now. So here's the driveway, right? And all this is I'm on the road right here, cut it all back. We got all the trees tossed to the side over here, kind of making out the path. As you can see, I got quite a bit cut through the other day. Big old pile of brush. So looking back there, need to clean up all this brush I pretty much got. Brought an axe out with me today. I'm going to go ahead and just spend an hour or two trimming some stuff up, cleaning some stuff up, getting some logs cleaned up. Plan on using as many as I can in the job, in the construction. Thinking, using it, I think I mentioned before, I'm going to use it for posts on the deck, anywhere I can. For building, and then maybe in future projects as well. The mosquitoes are going nuts. Tough luck, I've got my deed on today. Da, da, da. That tree's gonna go bye-bye. That tree's gonna go bye-bye. Tree's gonna go bye-bye. Still got a bunch more to cut down. I have to open this up a bit more. I'm thinking only a couple of more trees over on this side, and I'll be able to get in there and scrape it down and clean it up. Looking online, so we'll discuss a couple of things here. See if I can spin my camera around. Look online, a couple of things that I noticed was, number one, I'm trying to buy a generator, and I found a great generator that I really like. Only problem is, can't get it shipped to Alaska. So if anybody's got a clue on how to get something shipped up here that's heavy freight, it's 200 pounds, that's reasonably priced, would be greatly appreciated. Can't get Amazon to do it at all. Which kind of blows my mind, because I would think that, okay, it's not a normal package, you can't ship USPS, so give me an option to pay somebody to ship it, and I'd buy it, but not getting that at all. So it looks like I'm originally was gonna buy it through Home Depot, but they don't have any in stock right now, so I'm waiting for them to re-add it as well. The other thing is that on this driveway, let's spin it back over again. There we go. So on this driveway, what I'm going to do, what I've decided I'm going to do is I'm going to put a woven mat on the bottom of this. So what's going to happen is I'm going to get in here and I'm going to scrape this thing down kind of level, get it all filled in, get rid of all the stumps and everything else that are here. And then I will use this woven material that I can get up here locally at Home Depot. It's about $84 for 300 feet. It's 6 foot wide. And you lay it down over the top of that, and then you come in with gravel and you put that on top of it, and it's permeable, so the water, when it rains, the moisture will flow through it. but it adds a layer of strength so that you won't get a lot of sinks in it. And I'm thinking that that could save me a whole bunch of time as far as going through and leveling this out. Because as you could tell when I walked up here, what you're looking at is we're probably about 3.5 to 4 feet in elevation higher than the road. So I want to slope this. I could kind of crown that stuff, I think. And if I go side by side at 6 feet wide, we're looking at, with maybe a foot overlap, we're looking at 11-foot wide driveway, which would be plenty. And that would allow me to have enough of a crown so that it wouldn't pool in the middle. It would kind of run off to the sides a little bit after I brought some rock in. And I'm thinking 3/4 minus or, just basic, no grade gravel for the first layer or two, and then top it off with 3/4 minus. 3/4 minus is nice because after a rain or two, it kind of solidifies almost like concrete. It's a nice heavy duty road on it. And then that way I won't have to deal with that. A couple other things I haven't mentioned. I'm working out here in the woods by myself, and a lot of people might think that, sure, you're close to the road and everything else, but that could be dangerous. And you know what? It can. So, how am I dealing with that? How am I dealing with it being dangerous in the woods and me doing this by myself? All right, me being in the woods by myself. The simple solution is that I always let somebody know when I'm coming out here. I'm going to the property. I'll leave a note. Will knows I'm coming out to the property. He knows if my truck's not there at the fifth wheel trailer that I'm here at the property, unless I've contacted him and told him differently. I'm also right down the road from some folks, so I give them a toot and a honk and let them know that I'm out here. But I'm never really out here unless somebody knows I'm here. And because of where I'm parked in the middle of the road, they know the truck is kind of right there on the road, so I'm here. But even then, and I didn't show up before, some of the other safety things I did was I went out and bought a hard hat. And I did that because a lot of these trees have got dead tops on them, and you've seen a bunch of them that are broken off. Matter of fact, we'll spin it back around again. If you look at some of the tops of these trees, right, broken off in the background, broken off. So, my thought is that, if the tree's going to break, it's going to snap at that top, come down and hit me in the freaking head while I'm working, and I thought that would not be a good idea. So I bought the hard hat. I bought some ear protection because I'm not running the chainsaw for 5 or 10 minutes. When I'm firing it up, I'm running the chainsaw for an hour or so, and my hearing's had enough damage done to it from all the rock concerts and all the loud music I listened to growing up as a kid. Yeah, it does do the damage. And then the other thing is that I'm always out here wearing protective gear. I'm always wearing long sleeve shirts. Spin it around again. There we go. I'm out here and I'm wearing the long sleeve hooded sweaters. I've got a long sleeve t-shirt on underneath. Layers and layers, mainly to keep myself protected from mosquitoes. Don't have anything as far as the head goes, but normally, like I said, I'm wearing the hard hat and the ear protection when I'm running the chainsaw. Right now I'm using DEET to keep the mosquitoes off of me. If they get really, really bad, then I'll probably throw netting over it. But the other thing is that every time I come out here, I've got a first aid kit with me. So if you're going to do anything out in the woods by yourself, always have a first aid kit with you. Does not hurt. As far as water goes, I do have some water with me, but I also have a lot of Gatorade to keep myself hydrated. People think hydrated in Alaska, and you just talked about rain. This is kind of a desert climate. The first time I ever suffered dehydration in my life was actually in Fairbanks, Alaska. So, yeah, I'm very aware of what that can do. Anyway, enough chit-chat from me. It's Memorial Day today. I'm going to release this video on Wednesday. I'm going to try and do them every Wednesday. I think I said before that if I don't have enough work done on the property, that I would go ahead and post some other video, maybe of local interest. If something happening in the area of a local function, or maybe I'll take a road trip, show you guys a little bit of Alaska while I'm doing it, because it is going to be kind of slow going here in the beginning. I'm paying cash for everything that I'm doing here. But this is what I'm going to be focusing on today, cleaning up this little mess right in here and getting these logs cleaned up. That's about it. The first video that I released is available on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, do me a favor, give it a watch. If you like what you see, subscribe, hit that notification bell on the side, like it and share it with your friends. That first video got 64 watches so far. That's pretty freaking cool. I didn't expect to get that many. I do have some other videos on there right now. I have prime rib on the Weber barbecue that I did, and I think I have tri-tip on the Weber that's also on there. And that's mostly what I cook on during the summers. I cook on Weber Grill Outdoors. that's it. I'm going to get to work. I'm going to get busy for at least an hour or two. And then I'm going to head back over to the house, get cleaned up, and relax. I did work this morning, so I've been up since about 2 o'clock. We had an earthquake today, 5.8, that woke me up just before my alarm went off, and that thing rolled for, I don't know, a good minute and a half, 2 minutes. But that was down in Homer. No damage to speak of. We get a lot of earthquakes up here. That's it. I'm going to work. My name is Sean. This is Sean in Alaska. Thanks for watching. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Just out here chopping away and walking around and looking. And here's the big problem with the trees up here. This is where all these dead trees are coming from. These are black spruce, and that moss is just freaking destroying these trees. You can see this one here is dead. It's got a little bit of green up on top, but it's taking it over slowly but surely. Same thing with this one over here. Black moss hanging low, works its way up and just freaking devastates it. I think a lot of that is because of the moisture, and no sunlight gets in here to actually dry those trees out. I don't know where that fungus is or where it came from. Then you see a pretty little tree like that right there, a little Christmas tree. Here's another double going up. So part of the goal is also going to be to clean up the bottom of these. Any of the trees that I'm going to keep, I'm going to clean up the bottom 6 feet or 8 feet. Just to get them kind of nice and neat and clean. Not as much of a fire danger that way as well. But looking back in here, it kind of opens up a little more back in here too. Which is perfect because this is the general area where that cabin's going to go. And it kind of opens up, so it should be nice back in here. Really opens up back in there a little bit more. And maybe I'll look over there towards a greenhouse, future greenhouse, high tunnel, something over that way. Like I said, there's the clear spot up above where I was thinking that I might do a greenhouse or something up there, but I might leave that as a buffer zone. I am going to leave a layer of trees all the way along here. Pull out the bad, nasty, dead ones like that one right there. Yank it out of there, and give all the other trees that are semi-healthy a better chance at actually living. Plane flying over the area. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to be out here. It's starting to get pretty nasty in the sky. I've only been here for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes so far. And I might go back and fire up the chainsaw. Out here with my axe, chopping away. There goes the mosquitoes just freaking eating me alive. They don't care. Yeah, we don't care. We eat that stuff like candy. A lot of work left to go. Oh my gosh, a lot of work left to go. It's alright. It's going to be fun. I'm doing it all by myself. Except for the heavy stuff. Anything I can't do by myself 100% and feel safe about it, I will grab somebody, bring them out here, and have them give me a hand. There's no sense in killing myself in the process of building this. There's your update. About 6-7 minutes away from where I'm building the cabin. That's right, I'm driving dirty again today. Jolie commented on it last time in the last video. Looking for something to be able to hang a camera here on the windshield so that I can actually record this. So I fast forwarded. If everything works out right, I'm going to fast forward to that last section there. But this is just a beautiful little lake. The only problem with it is it's too shallow. So it freezes all the way through, and No fish. Which is a darn shame. But the view is gorgeous. As you can tell, that's it. I did all the wood cut I'm cutting for the day. So you can get out here in your canoe, kayak, play around out here, swim. A little chilly. Thought I'd take you out here and show you the lake. It's gorgeous. It's like, really? That's what we're looking at. 5 or 6 minutes away from the cabin, or where the cabin's going to be. Too bad it's not deep enough. Browns Lake. This is the one that got a picture of me in the opening credits, where I'm standing there with my sunglasses on and a beanie and taking a selfie, and behind me is that frozen lake. That's this one right here. This lake's frozen. That's where this picture's taken at. All right, just thought I'd take you for a little bit of a drive.